Are the UK police only concerned with modified cars? I'm here at Silverstone for the super secret supercar driver meet that you'll find out is not actually that secret at all anymore, to film the cars leaving and see what happens. So we have multiple angles set up from multiple photographists, and usually we would see a police officer parked there. On my way up here I saw 2 police vans on the M40 and multiple cars patrolling around the local area, but none are sat at this roundabout currently. So it seems they're more concerned about cars speeding on the motorway than sending it out of junctions, because there are meant to be some of the UK's and world's best supercars and hypercars here today. And looking at the marks on the road, it seems that this event isn't immune to the odd send. Just to show you what I mean about the cars that is in there, I'm going to do it a bit differently today, thanks to Horsepower Hunters. I'm going inside. Now, I didn't bring a supercar today. Could you say the Viper's? I think the Viper's a supercar, but I'm not here to display. Let's take a look. I've not actually been inside for their Silverstone. There's a T50 underneath me. I'm on the bridge over the track and I just saw a T50. So I'm parked with the Scum, and on track we've got a lot of, oh my god, it's the new Ford GT XJR15 and the Quattro. Koenigsegg. Oh, okay, who's ready to see a Bugatti Veyron on track? Lamborghini Diablo. And here comes the Gordon Murray car behind this Porsche. And with the hypercars is a Avaya following a 250 short wheelbase. We will film more cars leaving later on, but there's some cars that aren't going to be leaving that I have to show you first. On behind the CLK Black Series, we have the Matte Black Collection, likely to be Nero Nemesis on the Revuelto, all of which I believe to have custom exhausts as well. What a rollout! Okay, this seems to be a bit of an odds and sods section. This isn't the main section, but I can see a yellow Testarossa that looks like to be a Spider conversion, and we've got a Novitec Ferrari F12. So modified, I believe them to be called the N Largo wide body. What a start to the day. Oh, there's a De Tomaso Pantera leaving, and this is a genuine Testarossa that's had the roof cut off and put these 2 leather or vinyl panels in. I also noticed it's only got 1 wing mirror and it's up high, suggesting this is an early car that has been cut into a Spider. We can have a look at the interior here as well. Beautiful. Oh, and we've got one of my favorites, Jaguar XJ 220. So this is still not the main section, but we do have a road-going Ferrari 599XX conversion. We've got a Koenigsegg CCR bang smack in the middle of this lineup of cars that include a Porsche 959, as well as a green Porsche Carrera GT behind that. And if one P1 wasn't enough, we've got 2. This one is another convertible conversion. It's just had the panel taken off so you can see the engine. So this is McLaren chassis number XP2R, experimental prototype 2R, and that is also the same car. This is just a rolling chassis, sat in race mode, but these are the same car as each other. If they made 500 cars and this was number 501, it wouldn't be 502. This is one car. These 2 make 1. And for the cars that are on track, here's their fill-up spot. We've got a Resto Mod Lamborghini Diablo. Sure, that's one of the V12s I heard on track just now. LaFerrari's been going around. And on the same session, Porsche Carrera GT. And if I just zoom in, going past, we have Lexus LFA. And following it, Ford GT. We've got the colour-coded rear end on this McLaren. Normally the light surrounds are black, but they've gone blue to add to its Golf livery. But heading on into the main paddock is that Diablo Resto Mod and then this 911 GTH, I think it's an RML inspired by a 911 GT1 new build. And they lead us into quite a special section, so we're going to ignore the Wyra, we're going to ignore the P1, we're going to ignore the Balboni, might even ignore the Diablo, because in front of me it's a Pagani Zonda Cinque, all that carbon fibre, Cinque Roadster, one of 5 that they made, and we could even ignore this because of an XJR15 pulling in from track as the Avaya goes the other way. And that's led me towards Nick Mason's Ferrari 250 GTO. How's that for a combo shot? So we've got some money here today. By the LaFerrari is the Ferrari SP3 Daytona. Behind that there's another P1 in the paddock. You've got a Koenigsegg Jesko behind that. And just beyond the McLaren Senna, consider we are quite late into the day, so most people have already seen these cars, so they've already gawped at the F1 GTR Longtail. This is a Super Vettura paddock, so we've actually seen most of these cars before at last year's Super Vettura Tour, including the original Koenigsegg prototype over there. But what I haven't seen before by the 908 Longtail is the Aston Martin Valkyrie LMH Pro. So this is a customer purchasable Le Mans car. Oh, there's too many Veyrons here. The Tiffany blue, oh, podium place in there, Aston Martin Valkyrie. Veyron Vitesse over there. I love the Tiffany blue with carbon fibre on this example. It's a bit of a Porsche paddock, Porsche 918, the 935 K3 Kramer, another 918, and another 918 next to the GT3 RS. This is the only place where only a hypercar doesn't make you a minority. Look at this masterpiece, a retro mod Lancia. That's got to be a favourite of the day with that livery and the Pikes Peak looking spoiler and splitter. It's getting silly now. The Holy Trinity, the LaFerrari, the P1 and the 918, and then we have a Pagani Zonda. This one is the Zonda by Milestone. It's of course full carbon fibre. Another one of the 760 range, and another SP3 Daytona next to another Koenigsegg in carbon green and another Bugatti Veyron. Oh, there's another Koenigsegg over there. Here's the new 849 Testarossa, and then I think, well, yeah, there's another Koenigsegg here, but it's alright if you're running out of 918s. There's another one here and another P1 and a Bugatti Divo. Of course, couldn't be an event without a Bugatti Divo. Makes the SF90 look like regular traffic. In fact, I think all of these do. There's even an RM auction here today at a track day with another SP3 and an SP2 next door to that, and a Ferrari F50 in black. Such a rare colour on such a rare car with an F40 and some dirt. Oh, and we found another 250, the long wheelbase 250 California Spider. Most of the ones you'd see would be short wheelbase, but obviously this one a bit longer, slightly different rear end. It's by the 599 GTO, and over here I have to film this, an AC Cobra, not a replica, a continuation chassis. 427. Oh, and if one wasn't enough, there's another Ferrari 250 GTO. There's another 959, of course. What we got? Aston Martin Valhalla is just about to drive past a pair of Valkyries. So from their hypercar to their hypery supercar. Let's have a look at these. I think there's actually, yeah, there's 3 Valkyries at least here today. This one's got a bit of tartan on it, Scottish vibes. Oh. One of my favourite Le Mans cars ever, the TWR XJ220 is, it's what? It's wearing number plates? Is this the original, the genuine one, or has it been, I'm speechless now. Oh my goodness me. I have a model of these. I only selected my favourite 24 Le Mans cars to be on display, and this is one of them. It's by a Silver Enzo, but there's another paddock here with the race cars. Oh, no, another P1 there, another Valhalla, another Chiron. There's another Veyron beyond the Chiron. I don't know what the 430D is doing, but it's a full carbon. A carbon fibre Veyron of this generation. It's by those centers over there. I think these are some of the cars that have been on track. SF90XX. There's a Ford. Oh, sorry. There's the T50 we saw on track. I was distracted by another Valhalla, Ford GT, XJR15. There's another Veyron over there. Just, you know, not enough Veyrons here. This must be the hypercar paddock. Another XJ220. There's Shmi and his cars. Two LFAs both next to each other. Ferrari F40, McLaren Elva, Mercedes 1, another Lexus LFA. The TWR Jag with the Carrera GT, yellow Ferrari F40, Valkyrie Diablo, Veyron Supersport, another 918 SF90XX, Lamborghini Shan, I'm going to call it Shan. Can someone count how many LFAs there are here today? I think there's about 6. And yeah, same centers, there's loads of centers, another P1 here. Also, what's going on with this LaFerrari over here? It's got bonus pipes. Some kind of prototype? It's a completely different rear end, it must be a prototype. Ooh, do we think cars are leaving? Here goes the apparently carbon fiber wrapped Veyron. The AMG one's not got front plates. It's cruising in electric mode, but it does have a rear plate. Oh, okay, the Lark McLaren F1 GTR. I didn't see that in the paddock at all. It's going out on track. And don't worry, the caliber of car doesn't lessen at all in the paddock. You can hear the race cars on track. And here's the Ford GT Mark IV. This session is going to be joined by the Lark F1 GTR. It's going out? Yes, it is. So a regular session with a 250 short wheelbase and other regular supercars has a lot of money. So you've got a road legal 430 challenge car. There's the retro mod Diablo. This carbon fiber Talus 911. Or the Koenigsegg may even be joining this session. It's a busy session. Agera RST. And at the rear of the best track day session I've ever seen in my life, TVR Cigaris. So where is the F1 GTR going to be? There it is! Imagine being an owner, driving with all these legends on track. Why are they going so slowly? That session was red flagged, but it's okay. The F1 is going back out again. There's a bee on me! Ah! What's he doing? He's cleaning himself. Does he realise what he's looking at right now? It's the Lark F1 GTR. This is a weird sensation. I'm gonna... Yeah, there we go. Little wiener. Here it comes. But as the F1 comes in from its session, I think it's time to go back to the exit. So of course the point of this video is to work out whether police really do bother with these supercar events. So we'll go back. I've just had another look around the pit lane. There are some amazing cars. Most of these hypercars and race cars will be going back on trailers, but not all. Oh, what? I didn't see that in there. Where did that come from? Koenigsegg. Well, he's leaving under his own steam. So will the Rolex Mobile. LFA is also leaving. Oh, and an arrival? Lamborghini Miura? Maybe it's just parking up. Let's go. Really don't know how many more cars there are to leave, but there's some in front of me. And I can guarantee there will be about 50 car spotters at the exit too. So let's go join them. So, oh, there's a McLaren P1 leaving, and still no sign of the 50. Or the 50, or the police. They're not here still. He departs the Murcielago we saw departing inside. And we've got the 599 GTO. Short shifting. Oh, and it's Mr. Petrol Hedonism, there's Chiro. Oh no, there's Chiro. What? Oh, how perfect. The LFA we saw depart inside the show is now leaving outside the show with its chrome wheels. I've spoken to the car spotters. There's been no police here whatsoever the whole time. Imagine if a Skyline did that, it'd be all crimmed up and all. Here's the stripeless 4GT. Well, it's got gold down the side. Apparently there was a grey one here earlier as well that was also topless. Oh, there's some hypercars coming. Chiron on the Valhalla. And I think that was Ben Fowler in his Aventador. And a titty. There we have it. Bugatti Chiron and the Valhalla on the road together. Oh, big wheels on the 812. Our next hypercar is the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Now would be a good time for the police to spawn. Modified car. No, I can hear some revolutions from the Diablo. Unfortunately, it has come back for us all to hear. Bush TVR Cigaris. Oh-ho! And if you just can't get enough of Diablos, the SV is next. And if you just can't get enough of Yellow Legends, F40's up there. Everyone goes quiet. Silence falls as the Legend appears around the corner. And here departs Sean. Aston Martin Valiant. The F12 TDF and Bugatti Veyron. Now this Lamborghini Temerario may or may not be a dog person. The cats are vacant. That's how it should sound. Quick, call the police, the rain's coming down and there's a Japanese car. R34 GTR. 250 short wheelbase. Oh, here comes another 849 Testarossa. And a Scuderia. Next on the road after the Challenge Totale is the RML 911. And for me, ending on a high, the Lexus LFA, one of 5 that's here, with the Ramen number plate. So make sure you hit that bell when you subscribe to be notified for all my next videos, because there's lots coming up in the summer. So absolutely no police whatsoever at this roundabout the whole time for supercars and hypercars. I mean, you can converse in the comments as to what you think that is, but I hope you enjoyed today's video from the Supercar Driver Secrets Track Day. But for now, thanks for watching.